Everybody needs somebody who works there.
Yeah. Yeah. I want that so bad. I don't even want to ask you guys these normal questions.
Ask us.
Ask you. Let's see.
If you want it in your video, ask.
Okay. I already did that. Okay, tell me your guys' favorite comedians.
Our favorite comedians.
Yeah, the people that you like
Okay.
right now.
I like Mike Birbiglia. He's super funny. He's got like this weird like niche comedy of like, I don't know, he makes things that are kind of sad funny. I also like David Letterman, mostly just because he'd roast his guests.
David Letterman.
He would just like roast his guests to their face. It's
Yeah.
like that's who I aspire to be.
It's pretty ballsy
Yeah.
to like call out these like A-listers like right in front of him, like,
Great.
you're not as great as people think you are.
All the best things happened on Letterman. Let's be real.
I like Mike Birbiglia too. He's comfortable with not making a joke for
Every
like
10
10
seconds.
minutes.
Yeah, like he like can use silence really well, and I think that that's like something that is unique and underused.
Yeah.
So kudos, Mike Birbiglia,
Good job, Mike Birbiglia.
who will never see this video ever.
Let's evaluate him for the rest of
Yeah.
the video.
Mike, maybe you could have thrown in a few more jokes on your improv movie.
Maybe your
Don't think twice, you know.
Oh, that's him. Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Maybe Mike, your last name, like your celebrity name, should have been different than Birbiglia.
Yeah, maybe something easier.
Yeah, like Mike.
Like Sting.
Sting.
Just go
Yeah,
by Sting.
Mike Sting.
Or Mike. You're Mikey.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Yeah.
I want to be like Mike.
Big Mike.
What about you, Cameron?
I like Fred Armisen. I think he's weird and quirky, and no one else like does what he does. I just think like he comes up with things no one else can come up with. I love Kristen Wiig right now. I've been watching a lot of Billy on the Street, and I'm obsessed with that right now.
The Billy on the Street, that's the guy with the microphone
Billy.
in New York that goes around yelling at people.
Yeah,
Billy
he
Eichner.
interviews-
Questions.
Billy Eichner, he interviews people. Like the setups that he uses, the little bits are so funny.
Weekend at Bernie's or Django Unchained. It's like this 5-year-old kid like answering trivia. It's the best.
Yeah, I love him. And we've talked about this before. I also love Quentin Tarantino as a comedian because he's great. He's
Speaking
funny.
of Django Unchained.
Speaking of Django Unchained, I love Quentin Tarantino. I think his movies are so funny.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff with silence too, like, you know, Jamie Foxx at the top of the stairs in Django. He's just like, say goodnight to Miss So and So.
Say goodnight,
Bye,
Miss
Miss
Catherine. Goodnight, Miss Catherine, and then her ladies. Yeah, that part.
Good night, Miss Catherine.
Catherine.
Woo! There's like no music. It's so good.
No music, just pure silence and the sound effect of her flying out of the
Into
room.
And honestly, like the KKK scene in Django Unchained is one of the funniest scenes in a movie. Like,
Ever.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's something that's so serious and so inflammatory, but it is so funny because it almost, we were talking about it. It's like it's humanizing, and it's just like, oh man, I love that scene.
Yeah.
I don't love the KKK. I like that scene because
It does humanize the KKK because they're all sitting there like, look, my wife made these and she spent a lot of time and she's not going to appreciate y'all talking this way about
Don't
her.
ask me or mine for nothing. Just like rides away.
Yeah,
I can't see. Oh, I tore it too much now. They're going to see my face.
He turns it into like the community like club or like in group, the KKK, which is hilarious because it's probably
It's the country club.
Yeah, it's probably like how it kind of was back then in some like in those remote like plantation locations.
Well, when you think about it, it's led by this very wealthy plantation owner, and all the rest of them are just farmers and whatever. So, like, that's their, I think, that was their way of being superior, is by grouping together and being the worst people in history.
Yeah.
But it's so funny.
Yeah.
Can you see, Bobby? Not too good. When I turn my head like this, I can see fine, but when I try to look over at you, can't see anything.
Dave Chappelle did that too with his sketch of the KKK meeting, and he's have you guys seen it? Okay, so there's a KKK meeting going on. People are doing minutes, and then he comes up and he's a KKK member, and it's Dave Chappelle underneath the hood, and then he's blind though.
I have seen that.
He's blind,
seen
and the
He's
hood
a
comes
blind
off, and
KKK
everyone
member.
sees him like, I hate them N-words, and he keeps on going off on it, and everyone's like, oh, is this guy for real? Like, wow, he's just so racist.
That's
up
funny.
there, just going off, but he hates him too because he's blind, and that was just his situation for that long. We don't need to go very long. I don't want to keep you guys awake. too
We're
much
so
longer.
I
happy
am
to be here.
so awake.
We frame this as a complaint of being here. It's not that at all.
No.
We just want to apologize for what I want to apologize for what I am.
You can speak for me. That's fine. Feminism.
Anything else interesting happen in California when you were over there?
I mean, I would say the whole weekend was interesting. Like, we saw Roger Federer. We saw.
Did you get his autograph
Nadal.
or anything?
Of course
or?
I
not.
didn't get his autograph.
We were too poor.
I mean, you can wait. Like, anyone can go, like, crowd that line and, like, throw out a little thing and have him sign it, but it's, like, a lot of effort. I'm too
Yeah.
lazy for that.
And I'm not 12.
That's true.
You know?
You, like, kind of, even though it would be cool to have his autograph, you, like, kind of feel dumb when you're the, like, old, like, 30-year-old adult and you're pushing all the 12-year-olds out of the way for the signature.
Yeah. That's why we need to, like, bring a kid next time we go and just like, all right, go get the thing. But
You
it was
have one job: shove everyone out of the way and get that signature.
seriously. But something I noticed about the tennis players in general is you see them on TV, and sometimes they kind of look like, you know, weird looking, or, you know, like or even like the attractive ones are like, oh, okay, yeah. In real life, all of them are stunningly beautiful.
I
like
disagree.
even the
I
ugly ones,
disagree.
in my opinion, I think they're just like, they look amazing. Like, for example, Rafa Nadal is a handsome man on TV. He is probably one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen in real life. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, that is a beautiful person. His skin was just like glowing in the sun, and he's like that. I want to be that man.
And date that man.
No, not even. It's just like he's not even like a human being. It almost felt like we
It's
were.
impossible to date something that she perceives as an object.
Right.
Well, you know, like it kind of felt almost like we were at a human zoo. Like when the players are like warming up and you can go check out all their matches stuff. It's like, it almost like I felt like I was at SeaWorld.
Yeah, it does feel like that. Just people are crazy, like screaming the names and like crowding around and trying to get the autographs. It's crazy.
It's like almost like they're not human beings anymore.
Totally.